books, trailers, wrestling, sci-fi, fantasy, video games, Comic-Cons. You're listening to Pop Cultured with Silver Screen Sheen and Team. Here's Silver Screen Sheen.
Well. Yeah, kind of got a pandemic going on, but we're going to do ourselves a special edition of Pop Cultured. Welcome to Pop Cultured right here in Pop Cultured headquarters. Not studios, because the studio is closed right now until this stupid pandemic is done with, and I can actually get back on with the radio show. So, Neil, I swear he's holding the camera. It's not on a tripod. We are practicing social distancing.
Yep.
Okay, so he's probably like
8 feet away.
10 feet away from me.
At least.
So we're going to do the show kind of a little kind of micro edition. Kind of talk about things that are going on in pop culture, which is not a whole lot. So it's going to not be a very long show. Just tell everybody what we've been up to. We're still alive. We're still well. Fingers crossed. Knock on wood. But yeah, this is my home base. This is where I don't live here. I do live here, but I don't live in this actual room. You would think I do with the amount of time I spend down here. But this is where the magic happens away from the station.
Man cave.
Man cave. I'm working. I'm working from home. So yeah, and this is it. So I can still got the music. Everything, all the sound effects, all that jazz. Yeah. It's all the same, just a different setting. And Neil's a cameraman, so when he wants to do some yapping, I'll grab the camera from, of course, a safe social distance, 6 feet away. Well, I'm sure I've got at least a 3-foot span. He's got a 3-foot span. Bada bing.
Yeah, we're good. I mean? We're good.
So we're good. Anyway, yeah. So this is it. This is my home away from home. No, actually, that would be work. This is my home. At home. It's not far away. It's far away from work. Okay, so what do you want to talk about, Neil?
Well,
let me fire away some. Actually, it's going to end right now. There we go. So what we should talk about?
Thank you, Ween. So on this very special episode of Pop Cultured, we should talk a little bit about some of the conventions that are still, fingers crossed, scheduled to happen.
So that would be this then.
Conversation.
That's right.
Okay, well, you actually know this, so we're going to do a safe distance camera exchange, because Neil, you know more about cons and what's going on. You can... Give me the camera.
Conversation.
Yes, that's right. We're all anxious to get back to conventions once this is over. We don't know when it's going to happen or if it's going to happen. The Tampa Bay Comic-Con, for those living in the South, they are planning full steam ahead to open con on July 10th to 12th. As far as I know, TFCon in Mississauga, the Transformers convention, is going to be delayed as well. Shockstock, of course, here in London, the beloved horror con put on every year, was also delayed until the date of August the 14th to the 16th, right here in London, Ontario. So I hope that holds up. And same with London Comic-Con. Forest City Comic-Con announced that they're going to wait a whole year, so they're going to do their they're going to do their con here in London, Ontario, June 2021. So yeah, it could be a while for large gatherings. I think even once the state of emergency and the lockdown is over, it's still going to be a while after that. So it's Tampa Bay is going to be interesting. Florida and Georgia, they're open for business. So we're watching them and seeing what happens with them. So if things get worse, then yeah, we're probably going to have to wait a lot later to go to our beloved cons.
Geek Critique.
Okay, so we got a lot of time now in Pandemico, is what I'm calling it. It's a made-up land, Pandemico. So I watch a lot of movies. I own a lot of movies. Here's all the movies that are in my collection, Blu-ray. Those have all been watched, okay? So, well, what I'm going to talk about is recent movies that I've watched. So one of them, let's see here. So we got, no, I did it, Midway. That was it, Midway. I'll go grab it over here. Sorry, this is going to be very untraditional, kind of bad lighting, no budget cribs. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Zero budget reviews.
so we got Midway. Can you get that?
It's kind of dark, but yeah, we see it.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Okay, so this came out. Actually, it came out what, like February, I think, or March of
Yeah.
just this past year. To reviews and whatnot. So, but I'm not. I don't know too much about the Battle of Midway, and I like World War II stories and stuff. And I also recently, as you can tell right there, I bought a 4K player. So I got a nice Sony 4K player, so I'm able to watch movies that way. So it makes a difference. It's, really, it's all very minor difference between 4K and 1080p. The movie. Let's get back to the movie. I liked it. I thought it was good. It was. It wasn't long. It was fast-paced. It was historically accurate. It had great performances by a lot of British actors putting on great American accents, and a lot of great veteran American actors. I call him veteran now because you got Dennis Quaid and Woody Harrelson as two of the veteran actors in this, and Patrick Wilson as well, who was, of course, Night Owl in Watchmen and in the Conjuring movies, I believe, as well.
Yes.
Yeah, so that was good. That's a thumbs up. I'm not going to really give a 1 out of 10. I just like, if you have time during this pandemic to watch a movie that is World War II historically accurate and entertaining, and okay for the whole family. It is rated PG, so it's not a gore fest. It's done tastefully, so I recommend that. And another one. Let's see here. Oh yes, haha! I knew there was another one. Another one that I bought, of course, having two boys, age 4 and 6, we decided to check out Pixar Disney's Onward. So it was a very good movie. Sad, of course, as Pixar movies usually have that tearjerker moment. This is about them wanting. They have one opportunity for 24 hours to hang out with their dad that passed away by using magic, and this takes place in a world post fairy tale. So they're all it's like our world, except there's elves and trolls and gnomes and stuff, fairies and all that stuff. So there's two brothers that tried to go on a road trip with their dad. Unfortunately, they were only able to bring half of them back. So it's literally like legs, the dad's legs. And anyway, it's a good story. I liked it. Great for the whole family as well. Check it out. Just came out last week and a half ago, I think, on it's been on, I think it's on Disney Plus. If you have Disney Plus, you can watch it. But it is came out recently. I recommend that. Thumbs up for the whole fam. What else? I'm trying to look at my collection here. What have I recently? Oh yeah. This should give you an idea. Oh, let me reach for this one. It's not here. Why? Because I didn't like it. So I traded it in already, and that would be Birds of Prey. So what I heard mixed things about it, so I thought, you know what, I'll take a chance on it, and I bought it on 4K. Sure, it looked great, but it was a stupid movie. It was just like, who cares? The character development wasn't fleshed out for any of the other characters other than Harley Quinn. Because she had an opportunity to do that in Suicide Squad, so we already know her character. All these other characters are just kind of whoop, there you go, try to figure them out yourself. Black Mask was okay, but it was a little hokey. His version of or whatever the filmmaker's decision of that Black Mask's version, he was violent and crazy and all that, but it was just too over the top. Ewan McGregor, I think, dialed it up a little bit too much on the performance. So thumbs down on Birds of Prey. Just wait till the Suicide Squad, and hopefully it'll be a redemption for all the DC kind of baddies, or Batman baddies.
Now, Silver Screen Sheen, are you going to check out the new Snyder cut of Justice League?
Oh, absolutely. I don't have that in my collection because I was not a fan of the Justice League movie that came out a couple years ago, as a lot of people weren't. So that's why there was a petition, and it actually came true. So HBO Max in the States and Canada, I think we're going to get it here on Crave or something like that. That's fingers crossed. So hopefully we get the Snyder cut, released at the same time as the States. I'm all for it. You?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very curious.
Me too. I think it'll be better than what we got. I mean, it's it's not going to take much to make it better than what we got. It was just that was a piece of crap. So I'm looking forward to that. So I don't know. That's all I can think of right now. I'm just kind of buying movies as I go along. One that's released literally as we're recording this Tuesday. Is it Tuesday today? Tuesday's Tuesday.
It is.
Invisible Man came out. I've seen it. I'll give you my 2 cents. I found it predictable. Doesn't mean it was a bad movie. I just happened to predict what was going to happen, and other people, doesn't mean everybody's going to predict it. So I say, yes, watch it. It's a good twist on the Invisible Man story, but from the trailers, sometimes the trailers just show you too much, so avoid the trailers, and just watch it, and it's good. It's good, but I figured it out. It's my own damn fault. So I recommend that, The Invisible Man. So, and I don't know, anything you recommend there, Neil?
Just the latest DC animated feature, which was Justice League Dark Apocalypse, and about how, really, it's about how the end, it represents the end of the New 52 era of comics, and so they do kind of a what-if kind of story like Marvel did, where they would kill off a whole bunch of their characters, and it doesn't matter, because they're going to completely reboot and restart once again with the Flash going back in time to change the future. So it's one of those really adult animated films, and I enjoy it.
Swears in it?
Oh yeah. There's some swearing. There's a lot of brutal violence. A lot of heroes die. So that's all I really wanted to throw out there, because I thought that was really adult and a lot of fun. And like I said, there's no consequences, because the whole thing just gets redone in the end anyway. So yeah, that's my only real recommendation for today. I think we did a good job, a decent job anyway, of bringing pop culture to the people in in video form, and get a nice little look at your man cave here as well, which is just amazing. I mean, holy crap! I think we can wrap right here.
I tried to tidy up a bit, but
I got some amazing stuff, including the new Egon Spengler. That's the reissue from the original Kenner 1986 line.
Oh, I could just take it right down.
Yeah, here you go. Just give it. Yeah, we'll wrap up the show with a little mini review. What do you think? What do you think of this reissue? Let's get some light on you.
Hold on. This will only take a second. If I'm going to do it, I'm going to do it right.
Toy Talk.
That's right. Hot
Toy
piece.
Talk. Okay,
Yeah.
So, and you know what? But I could also get yours out too.
Sure. Yeah, I also purchased one. At
So
Walmart.
I was at Walmart yesterday, and look what's back. 1986. Anybody? So nostalgia overload. So Neil grabbed Peter Venkman, and I grabbed Egon, because this was the only one that I had as a kid, and these are 17, almost $18 a piece. So yeah, we're on a budget, so we're only going to pick one. We grabbed them all. They were all there. So get it while the getting's good, but we decided to grab our favorites. So here we go. And the packaging as well is just spot on. It's almost like exact duplicate copy, 99% reproduction of what we grew up with, and it brings back a lot of memories. So there we go. That's our quick toy talk. So there we go. 1980s are back, baby.
That's right.
We ain't gonna get the movie, so might as well get the figures of years gone by.
Yeah.
Get the movie next year, unfortunately. So
Yeah.
There we go.
It'll eventually, yeah. Right on. Do you want to wrap up the show?
Might as well. We may do this again, depending on how long this goes on. But as soon as the studio is open, we will resume the show on the air in its traditional form. But for now, it's kind of just an opportunity to kind of let you know how we're doing, and a little shot inside the headquarters of pop culture. AKA my basement, my man cave. So, anyway, I guess, okay, I don't have an 80s sitcom ending title queued up, so I will just say, Neil, say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye, everybody.
And I hope you've been, pandemically pop cultured.